You know what you know? I'm going to start with somebody you folks have never known about. You know, he's a lost boy, and he's been, you know, chased by the fugitive group for being by the U.S. Marshals. And he's, you know, nobody knows him at all. And I think he's so relieved that he's not the master of ceremonies here. Dan?
Thank you, Archie. My name is Danny Roebuck. I feel terrible that I was going to sit on the floor, then my friend let me take her. Does any of you ladies want to sit down? The first thing I have is a great...
Oh, we have a seat.
The director's chair.
No, you look like you need more.
I'm sitting back down. You've all had a chance. You all right? You want to sit? Now nobody else said. Okay, look, it's just this simple. My name's Danny Roebuck. I met the Addams family through monsters. We had a mutual love of wax monsters. It's just saying it out loud makes it seem like we're insane all of us. But we're here to talk about Natalie, and Natalie represented one thing. She represented a class. Natalie and I both loved the lawn chaining. That was a gift to Natalie. She saw that at my house, and I gave it to her. And then she tried to give me RJ. I was like, I'm not stopping. That's a gift. I'm not taking anything in return, especially not. But Natalie represented a class to my family that is gone. She was it. She was it. I don't know that we will ever see, look at that painting. Will we ever see that again? I can see why she wasn't a fan of Julia Roberts, because people think Julia Roberts is that. That's that. And it will never be that again. So I was blessed to have been here and been part of the Three Stooges, because you got to actually hang out. When you hung out with them, you got to hang out with perhaps the classiest human being I've ever met in my life, and that was thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda Sippian, and I live on 2nd Street. I live a block over. And I wish I knew you all better, but I had met your mom years ago when I take my walks on the bluff, which is gorgeous. And I used to wave to her when she was outside and this and that. And years went by, and I thought, I want to know who lives at that house. So I wrote a little card about, what, a year and a half ago? And I said, you know, I'm not crazy. I'm your neighbor block over. And I just want to say thank you so much for making your home so beautiful. And it's brought me such joy in my walks. I look and I see the flags, the American flag, or she changed the dogs in the window. So when I was walking, I'd say, who's going to, you know, peek out at me now, this dog or that dog? It brought me so much joy. I could tell she really loved her home and her family.
And she's using a voice that's not copyrighted.
Anyway, that's my connection. So I look forward to getting to know all of you a little better. But yeah, she was a sweetheart. And just seeing inside this home, all the rooms, you could just really tell it was a home of love. And she had a very tender heart just by seeing all the dolls and all the beautiful things. So thank you for inviting me.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm a friend of Don's. We're members of his piano group. And I did meet his mom, Natalie, just once, and she was a lovely lady.
Wow, thank you.
I'm also in his piano group, and we heard about Natalie a lot, about how Don played too fast. And she told him there's no fire. I didn't really know her, but she sounded lovely.
Where's the fire?
I didn't just use my current.
Lynn and I knew Natalie when I was formally engaged with Donald, and I'm sorry, I'm very shy. But, Natalie, whose heart would she capture, as Dan shared, she was this pillar or landmark of the traditional classicism. And for me, my Norwegian grandmother loved to recite poetry and put herself together to the nines and wore leopard and recited and loved classical music. And then I'm introduced to Natalie, and she had those nuances and threads of some of my grandmother. And so I just embraced her in my heart for all. She was just fun and had such a spirit. Yet it's this classic woman that's so remarkable, you won't ever be able to replace her. And it's just a pleasure to celebrate her life.
My name's Lanny, and this is my wife Carol. Our association is with RJ and Jim.
Too bad.
We were fortunate enough to meet their wonderful mother. It sounds like she was absolutely quite a person.
And there's a picture of Mom just after her flying just 5 years ago, one of Lanny's airplanes.
So our association has been with RJ. It's been a great trip for the last
Quiet.
25 years.
Whoa. Great, thank you. And Miss Linda Wolf?
I'm Linda Wolf. I'm friends with RJ and Don. And Natalie did something for me one day when I was over here that I'll never forget. I'll have it forever. It was right around my birthday time. And she says, I've got something for you. And I'm like, okay. And she goes into her closet and she pulls out this gorgeous, fluffy pink coat with a tag still on it from like 45 years ago. And I was like, that's just gorgeous. She goes, it's yours. I go, no, I can't take that. And she's like, yes, you can. I want you to have that. Happy birthday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And the coat is just so warm and luxurious, and I love it. And every time I wrap myself in it, I think of Natalie.
She didn't give you the coat, she gave you part of her spirit.
Well, the spirit is within me. So that's one of my fondest recollections of Natalie.
Thank you. And then the next couple with the little lady there is Valerie's daughter and son-in-law. No, please.
I'm Heather, and this is Elliot and Natalie.
I wonder why she's named Natalie.
Natalie was like my grandma. So anyways, I just...
They've been very loving. This couple here have been very representative.
cherished all my memories with her. And we had kind of a special bond that I don't think anyone will really ever understand, and I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
sorry, I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know.
It's great. No, that's
It's just
great.
been our...
Hey. And the next couple, Dave and Bonnie and Marcia, they're kind of all together. Everyone's kind of all together. So we'll start with Bonnie and Dave.
Well, I only met Natalie one time, but when I met her, I was really thrilled because I also had a mother that lived to be 102. So when I came to your home, RJ, and I met her, I really was very excited because I had just lost my mother. And I just thought, how wonderful to be around another woman as old as your mother was, like Mom. And so I just so appreciated being able to meet her and just know her for just a short period of time that I probably saw over maybe a couple times. But it just really meant a lot to me to be able to see her.
And thank you for bringing your puppy over. Don may not like it, you may not